In the twilight of an ancient empire, the golden halls of the Sorial dynasty echoed with the relentless pursuit of power, a hunger passed down through generations. For centuries, every scion of the family had been driven by an insatiable desire to conquer, expand, and secure their legacy. Yet behind the gleam of triumph and authority, a quiet yearning stirred, a hunger not for more dominion, but for something deeper and more meaningful. Young Kiran, the latest heir in the storied lineage, spent long afternoons in the palace gardens beneath ancient cypresses. Though steeped in tales of ancestors whose iron wills had built empires, Kiran began to sense a bitter truth. The unyielding thirst for power that had once united the dynasty had also sown seeds of despair among the people. For as the empire expanded, the land grew parched by a harsh famine, and the voices of suffering echoed even within the marble corridors of the palace. One cool evening, driven by a resolve that defied tradition, Kiran sought the counsel of Marin, a wise hermit once trusted by the royal court. In a modest hut at the forest's edge, Marin spoke softly.
True power, dear child, is not born from a hunger for more. It is forged in the fire of compassion, in the desire to heal the wounded and uplift the weary. Our family was granted strength not merely to rule, but to nurture and inspire.
Those words resonated deeply with Kiran. Determined to forge a new path, the young heir embarked on a solitary journey to recover the forgotten wisdom of the past. Wandering through the ruins of ancient temples and exploring neglected scrolls in hidden archives, Kiran discovered texts that spoke of a sacred flame, a symbol of life, unity, and renewal that once defined the Sorial legacy. This flame was said to represent the dynasty's true strength, the ability to transform suffering into hope and adversity into progress. The journey was arduous. Along rugged mountain paths and through mist-shrouded forests, Kiran faced bandits, treacherous terrain, and moments of deep self-doubt. Yet with each challenge, the hunger within evolved. No longer a craving for power over others, it became a burning desire to restore balance, a determination to rekindle the sacred flame of benevolence that could heal the wounds of the land. At long last, Kiran arrived at an ancient sanctuary hidden deep within a forest of silver birches. Overgrown vines and weathered stone told the story of countless seasons past, and in the center of the crumbling courtyard stood an altar emblazoned with the emblem of a phoenix rising from ashes, a symbol of rebirth. With trembling hands filled with hope and compassion, Kiran lit a humble lantern with a single, pure spark. Miraculously, the small flame blazed with an ethereal light that seemed to push back the darkness of despair.
News of this luminous miracle soon spread throughout the empire. The people, once subdued by hunger and hardship, began to see hope rekindled in the glow of the sacred flame. When Kiran returned to the capital, it was not as a conqueror or tyrant, but as a healer, a beacon heralding a new era. In the once rigid halls of power, the transformation was profound. The decree was simple yet revolutionary. True power lies not in dominating others, but in the capacity to uplift, to share, and to transform hardship into opportunity. Thus, the Sorial dynasty was reborn. The same hunger that had driven endless conquests was now harnessed as a force for unity and progress. Under Kiran's compassionate guidance, the empire flourished anew, with fields growing vibrant and hearts warming with the promise of renewal. In time, the legend of Kiran and the transformed Sorial legacy spread far and wide, a stirring reminder that the most enduring power comes not from the relentless pursuit of control, but from the courage to embrace empathy and change. In every whispered tale of old and in every hopeful glance toward the horizon, the story of the dynasty's renewed flame endures, a timeless testament to the strength of a heart that chooses to hunger for goodness above all.